Hi everyone, thank you for watching DevRelCon Tokyo 2021 interview session. I'm Daisen, one of the organizers of the conference. In this series, we invite awesome speakers of the event and we ask them to introduce themselves and their talks. Today's show, we have Cory Althoff from Vonage. It's my first time to talk with him, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting conversation. Are you ready? If so, please welcome Cory. Oh, what is going on? Can you? Oh, okay. I can hear you, but I can see you. Can you turn on and off your camera, or can you join it again?
Yeah. Let me join.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, I can see now. Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think we have problems. So can you rejoin the streaming?
Yes.
Because I can see you moving. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So while we are waiting for the Cory, let me explain what the DevRelCon is. So it's gonna be a one-day conference on June 5th. We're gonna have more than 40 plus sessions to talk about DevRel. So it's gonna be about the DevRel preparations or hackathon or community kind of things. And now we have Cory. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey.
Cory.
Hi.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Well, it's kind of loud, but I'm not sure why.
It's loud.
Yeah, kind of you was frozen right now. That's weird. Would you want to keep going, or would you want to doing it again? Actually,
let me try to close my browser and join again. One sec.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, obviously we have the technical difficulty. So yeah, let me just get back to the topic. So we're gonna have the one-day conference on the June 5th. We're gonna talk about the DevRel thing. It's gonna be 40 plus sessions, and we have 3 tracks. First one is the I forgot the name, but we have three tracks. So we have the games available for the event. So if you sign up for the event, you can play the game for the swags. So yeah, Cory is coming back. So I'm trying to one more time. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did work before, but right now, I see you frozen. Yeah. So that is very weird. Yeah. Would you want to reschedule for this, or just keep going with your voice? Which one do you like?
Hold on. Let me try to see if I can move somewhere else.
Yeah, that was weird. We had a conversation in like 10 minutes before, and there was no problem. So I'm just curious what is happening.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I can hear your voice. It's just a video. Yeah, it's kind of problem.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to move somewhere else to see, because I did an internet speed test and the Wi-Fi seemed fine, but I'm trying to think. I'm not sure any ideas for what I could possibly do to try to fix it.
Okay. That is weird.
Let me try just a different browser and see if somehow
okay.
helps. And then if not, we can try to do it another time.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, obviously that we have the technical difficulty right now. So he's gonna try to join with the other browser. So where's I? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we have the game that you can play when you register the event. It's gonna be free, and you have a chance to win for the swags. So it's gonna be fun. You can learn about the DevRelcon's history. Where did it start, and which places that the DevRelcon was held. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. And the Cory should be joining any minutes. So I need to keep going with that. So I'm gonna be the one of the track, MC, and I'm going to be the giving a talk as well, actually. So I'm gonna be pretty much excited about that. So let's see if he's coming back. Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure where I'm going to with this streaming. So yeah, okay, yeah. What is that I should talk? On that day we're gonna use software called Ovice, which is the virtual venue. It seems to be fine. Let's see. How about now? Hey there.
How's it going? It worked.
Yeah, okay, it worked. Cool. Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I did? I actually switched computers. I have a backup computer, luckily. So
Okay. Yeah.
I switched to
Yeah. Thank you for joining. It was weird, but finally that you can join us, and that's good. Cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it always goes. It works perfectly in the test, and then when it comes live, something happens. But yeah, I'm super excited to be here.
Cool. Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be my first time to interview with you. So very first question, can you introduce yourself, who you are, and what do you do, and perhaps what does your company does?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Cory Althoff, and I am a developer advocate at Vonage. And at Vonage, we have a suite of communication APIs that help developers do things like send SMS messages, stream live video, make phone calls, and much, much more. So I am super excited to be part of the Vonage team. I joined about 3 months ago, and it's been a really exciting and fun journey. I'm also the author of 2 books. The first book is called The Self-Taught Programmer, and it's available in a bunch of different languages. It's actually available in Japanese, and Japan has been one of the places that it's actually sold the best in the world. So that's been super cool. And I have another book called The Self-Taught Computer Scientist, and that is coming out in July, at the end of July, actually. And that will also be coming out in Japan. I had the opportunity to work with my same publisher again. So that book is about data structures and algorithms, and I've been working on it for the last year, and I'm really, really excited to get that out there as well.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much excited about hearing about your book. So, may I ask questions? What the programming language that book covers, or is this something like the concept of the programming stuff, or focusing in the specific programming languages?
Both of my books are in Python, and I tried to, in the first book, it does teach you Python, but it goes above and beyond that. So that's sort of what I did differently in my book than a lot of other introductory books or courses, is that it teaches you Python, but it also teaches you a bunch of other really important concepts like, how to use programming tools like Git, and how to prepare for a technical interview, and how to understand programming paradigms and object-oriented programming, that kind of stuff. And then in my second book, yes, the book is in Python, but the focus is on data structures and algorithms. So it's not really about how to program in Python. It's a lot more about how to actually, basically it covers concepts like linked lists, trees, that kind of stuff.
Cool. Yeah, can you send me the link, because I want to introduce that book to my friends and the developer communities as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
And you said you came to you gave a talk at the PyCon 2019 in Japan. So was it the first time for you to come to Japan at the time, or have you been to Japan a few times?
That was my second time. So
okay.
I had come before and given a talk, and then that was my second time. But yeah, it was really fun. I think both times I spent a week in Japan. So it was really fun. And I've been to Tokyo and Kyoto, but yeah, PyCon JP was really, really fun. And it's one of the last big things that I did before the pandemic. And so I have very fond memories of it.
Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be the online virtual conference of the DevRelCon Tokyo 2021, but probably next year we're going to have the offline in-person event. So I hope that we see you in a person next time.
Oh, I'd love to. Any opportunity that I have to come to Japan, I will take, because it's definitely one of my favorite places I've ever visited, and it's so much fun. And I've actually have a lot of friends there from doing my book. The team that worked on my first book, and they're doing my second book as well. I've maintained a friendship with them, and so it's really nice to see them every time. We usually go out to dinner and stuff like that, and I really love it.
Cool. Thank you. So let's get into your talk. So can you introduce your talk, but without any spoilers? Well, you can spoil something, but not entirely thing. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. So my talk is called How I Built a Facebook Group with over 60,000 members. And it's about the Facebook group called Self-Taught Programmers that I created based around my book that actually has grown to be, cover things outside of just my book. It's for anyone that's a self-taught programmer, which I really define as just someone who's learned how to code outside of school. And yeah, as I said, the group now has over 60,000 members, and it's super active. We get probably around 10 posts a day and a lot of engagement. I think I was just doing the numbers, and it was 3,000 comments in the last 30 days or something. So it's a really, really active group. We spend a lot of time moderating to make sure only really good content comes through, and people feel really passionate about the group. And so it's been really cool to see it grow from 0 3 or 4 years ago when I started it to now over 60,000. Now we're growing really fast with maybe 100 new members a week or every 5 days or something. So it's growing really fast, and it's been super helpful for getting the word out there about my book and making connections and all kinds of stuff. So it's really helpful to have an active community. So in my talk, I'm going to be talking about how to build a community like that if you're interested in building a programming-focused, developer-focused community.
That sounds pretty much fun, because I'm also trying to build my company's community. It used to be active, but right now it's inactive. So I'm going to reboot the community. So yeah, I want to learn a lot of things from your talk. So let me ask you a question. So you said you have the the Facebook community, which is very active. So do you when did it started growing rapidly? Did it take time for certain time? I mean,
it was. So I'm going to talk about that definitely in the talk, but it was I saw pretty good growth right from the beginning, but I used a bunch of strategies that I'm going to talk about in my talk to make that happen.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Also, my other question is that you said that you make sure that contents be the best grade. So you try to moderate those inside of your community. So you are not the only one to manage or moderate the community. So how did you get those leaders or members to become the more active users? Is there any tips for those kind of communities?
Yeah, so I think that in order to have you need to find something like a topic that people are really passionate about. And when people feel really passionate about it, then they're willing to invest that time to be a moderator. So I think that's really the key, is just finding a topic that people are really passionate about. And so, yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to talk about, how to choose your topic and making sure that you are picking something that people feel passionate about, and so that they will spend that time to moderate the group, because I think that's really important. I think that's a key indicator that you're doing things right, is that you're able to find moderators.
Cool. And also, right now we got hit by the COVID-19 massively in the world from last year to this year. did it affect your community? But no matter if it's the online community, but did you see the impact from the COVID-19?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I especially at the beginning wrote some posts just to check in on people, and people were hurting pretty bad. They were definitely suffering from isolation and depression and stuff. So I definitely saw the impact that way, just people feeling alone. I think it's helpful to have groups that are online for sure when you're dealing with something like a pandemic, just because I think it gave a lot of people an opportunity to connect with other people, which is something that everyone really needed at that time. So I think that online communities just played a huge part during the pandemic because it allowed that virtual communication. And, I know I used that when I felt like I haven't talked to anyone in weeks or months. It was great to be able to hop online and interact with people. So I think we'll see a lot more of that just moving forward, that people are getting more comfortable, having online interactions, making friends online. I made some great friends through it. So it's been really great.
Yeah. That's so true. I've been working from home more than like a year right now, and I have seen other, person other than my family who probably once or twice with my colleagues. So it was pretty, isolated, and I feel alone. But if you have someone to talk on a virtual or in online, it's gonna be very relief. So yeah, thank you for that. My next question is so people will be enjoying your talk like me. So is there any one thing, if you say what is one thing that you want your audience to learn from your talk?
It would be how to create a highly successful Facebook group. I want people to leave feeling like they can create a group that's going to grow and just achieve and do two things. I'm trying to make it in such a way that it's helpful even if you don't want to create a Facebook group. So I'm trying to put a lot of just, I want people to learn at least one thing about how to market to developers. I have a lot of experience marketing products, with my 2 books to developers, and I have a course as well. And I'm now at Vonage. That's my full-time job, is to market to developers. So I would love if everyone could walk away with at least one useful tip on how to better market to developers.
Cool. Yeah. Great. So yeah. Do you have anything else that you wanna talk to your audience before the event? It's gonna be like 1 week or 2, so we still have time. So any message to the audience?
I'm just really excited. I'm really looking forward to this. This is my first big conference to speak at as a member of the Vonage team. So it's really exciting for me. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're doing at Vonage too, and how we're using these strategies at Vonage as well. So I'm just really, really looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm just super excited. So I think it's going to be a great conference, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I can't wait. And so it's a topic that I'm very excited about. So I was super happy that I was able to talk about this, because super passionate about this. And, it's a lot of the other workshops and stuff that I'm doing. It's a lot of programming based stuff, like specific, how do you do this? But it's really nice to have a change of pace and talk about something else that I'm really interested in, which is just how to market to developers. So I'm really, really excited and just absolutely looking forward to it.
Okay. Thank you, Cory. And, please be safe, and let's see you in 2 weeks on the event day.
I can't wait. Okay. Can't wait to see everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Super excited, and I will see everyone in 2 weeks. Take care.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Cory. It was great talk. My apology for we have that technical difficulty, but finally I got to talk with him, so it was great. Like I said in the beginning, we're gonna have the conference on the June 5th. It's gonna be the free event, so please register, and also make sure that you play a game to have a chance to win the swag from us. So today's interview session is over, and see you soon. Have a nice Friday. Bye.